What's up, YouTube? It's EricALionsFan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to look at another Michigan beer, guys. These guys are out of Marquette, Michigan. This is called the Blackrocks Honey Lav. This beer comes in at 5.2% alcohol by volume. The IBUs on this one are pretty low. It's only 17, so it's not going to be very bitter. This is made, it's an American wheat ale, and it's made with honey and lavender. Guys, the package on date here was 5/3/2017, so we're just getting into a little bit over a month here. And I got this at Horrocks for $1.99. So I think that's a pretty good deal for a small brewery. I think they're pretty small. I haven't been up to that brewery, although the only real brewery I've been to is Founders and Bad Brewing. Any of the other ones I really haven't been to. I want to get the one over here in Jackson, Michigan, which is called the Great Lakes Brewing Company. Just haven't had a chance to get over by that way. All right, guys. It says here on the back of the can, we at Blackrocks Brewery are proud to call Marquette, Michigan our home. Our name is inspired by the Blackrocks, located just north of town, where natives and visitors have gathered to enjoy Lake Superior for generations. Guys, these guys are right up at the very north end of the Upper Peninsula. I don't know if you can see the star on here, but that's where they're at. You may or may not be able to see that, but that's where Marquette, Michigan is, right there. The Blackrocks Brewing Company. Guys, this is, like I said, American wheat ale, and it's made with honey and lavender. I'll do a little bit of a description here. It says, this American wheat is brewed with Michigan honey and a dash of lavender. Enjoy this limited summertime release with everything under the sun or the moon. As always, unfiltered. Guys, and it has the ABV. 5.2%, 12 fluid ounces. Let's go ahead and dig into this one, guys. I'm kind of interested to see what this brings to the table, I'll be honest. There we go. Not a very big hiss. All right, guys, give it an aggressive pour like I always do. I had some Oberon earlier today. Bell's Oberon. I can get that pretty much anywhere here since I live right in Michigan. And Kalamazoo is only only about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where I'm at. That's driving time. Probably if you tried to go straight to there, it'd probably be like an hour. But anyway, guys, the presentation on this beer is a white, foamy head, maybe to the soapy category. Small, just getting into the medium bubbles here. They're starting to pop here. Small around the sides, guys. The head is pretty nice now that the heads came down. That is about a 4-finger head pour. Guys, you really shouldn't be all that surprised with my aggressive style pours like I always do straight in, because you're always going to get 12 ounces. Guys, the presentation of the beer is, it looks a little bit unfiltered. Not really. It's kind of the transparent to me. I'm seeing ascending bubbles coming up. It looks like a pretty nice beer, almost to the IPA category is where I would put it looking at the beer. But you can tell it's a little bit hazy. I wouldn't say that it's unfiltered, because if I seen chunks in here, now there may be down here in the bottom of the can, but I just don't see any yeast chunks or anything floating around here, or any particles of any sort. All I see is the bubbles. So, all right, guys, let's get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. You can tell, you can pick up the lavender right away. It smells like a wheat ale. The wheat, I mean, if you've ever smelled wheat before, it smells like a wheat, like cracked wheat. Biscuity, buttery, not buttery, excuse me, biscuity, like wheat bread, biscuit notes. Picking up the lavender. Honey is a little bit coming through, but it's pressed down. It's not, you really have to hunt for it, but it is there. No alcohol presence on a 5.2%er. You're not really going to be getting any sort of alcohol presence on the nose. Sometimes you may get it on the mouth, but a lot of times you won't. All right, guys, let's dig in. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. I'm picking up the lavender. Some people say the lavender is overpowering. This one is not overpowering to me. You're getting the floral hops with this. The hops that they use, it has to be the floral style hops, or else going with a lavender and a citrusy style hop would probably clash. There we go. Light to medium body. like I said, it's not very bitter at all. For I think the website said for 17 IBUs, you're not really going to get hardly any bitterness either. You can tell it's a wheat ale. Biscuity bread notes abound with this one since it's made with wheat. Tastes a lot like the Oberon, but it's not. The Oberon to me is more of a standard kind of wheat ale. This one here is kind of more, it has more of the citrus style. I'm not getting any honey on this. I thought a little bit of sweetness would be here with the honey, but it's not. If I remember correctly, I think Beer Advocate gave it, it was into the 80s. I think they said 85, very good. That's their category, very good. No alcohol burn, no alcohol presence, no carbonation burn either. Like I said, it's light to medium, just starting to go into the medium, but it's still pretty light, pretty thin. But for a 5.2%er, you're gonna get a little bit of thinness. I think that probably some of the body comes from the honey that they use and the wheat to give it a little bit of body. Which to me, it's not all bad. I kind of like wheat ales. It's one of the styles that I'm starting to enjoy more and more and more. But I'm not getting any honey. I'm not getting really any sweetness. I'm getting a little bit of the lavender flowery style presence. But for what it is, it's okay. Would I pick it up again? I probably would not pick this up. Only because there's so many other beers out here. But if you guys kind of like a standard wheat ale, this may be one you might want to pick up. There's really no sweetness from the honey. It probably gives it a little bit of body and a little bit of the body to the wheat too. So, guys, overall score, I'm probably going to give it about an 83, B minus. It's okay. I mean, I was hoping to get more honey. I was hoping to get a little sweetness from this. But it is true to the American ale, a wheat ale style. So. It's just the honey is not there. I'm not tasting the honey. I did get it on the nose. I'm not getting it on the mouthfeel at all. But usually I'm not going to let this one warm up. I'm just going to sit and enjoy it. I didn't see any yeast chunks or anything come into the beer here either. It still looks pretty transparent. Maybe a little bit more cloudy now than what it was before. But it's still pretty much a wheat ale. And being unfiltered, I can't necessarily say that because I'm figuring an unfiltered beer would have yeast chunks in it, and this does not. So, guys, let me know what you guys think. If you've had the Blackrocks Honey Lav, let me know down in the comments. If you guys give it an A, B, C, D, or F, I give this an 83, a B minus, high B minus. It's just neat. I'm not getting any of the honey aspects of it, and it's kind of something that they say that's in the beer, but I'm not tasting it at all in this one. It just kind of tastes like a standard American wheat ale. So. But guys, let me know down in the comments what you think, and also do a like, subscribe as well. And guys, as always, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver, guys, because you don't want to be here and drive drunk, because then you're going to get pulled over. You're going to do the sobriety test, throw in the back of a cop car, then you're going to go to jail. You're going to have court fees and possible prison time. And if you hit or kill somebody, you're definitely getting prison time for that. And if you kill yourself, you're only 6 feet under, and all you've done is hurt your friends and family. Get an Uber, taxi, Lyft. Call a buddy, call a family member, just somebody. Just go ahead and sleep off your buzz and go get your car the next day, all right? Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.